Hi, Pavan. Welcome on YourPedia.
So hello, good afternoon.
Okay. So, Pavan, you are presently pursuing your PhD in UK, Loughborough University. So, I want to interact with you. So, how you managed to get there, and what kind of university is this? What is your research area? That everything. But I start directly from your background. Please tell me which part of India you're from, and from where you've done your graduation, which college you've done your graduation, and after that, how was the journey after graduation?
Yes, sir. Hello everyone. Myself, Pavan Mohan. I completed my bachelor's in uh, BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering. So, my bachelor's duration was from 19 to 23. During the same duration, I did a minor in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. So, my bachelor's was from SRM University. So, in my
Mhm.
third year and fourth year of bachelor's, I've written GATE exam. So in the third year, I've written GATE exam in geomatics. So the All
Mhm.
India rank was 148 in that. Then in the fourth year, I've written my GATE exam in electronics along with geomatics. In geomatics, the rank is around 48. In electronics, it's around 3000. So
Mhm.
further, my bachelor's, I pursued my master's in IIT Madras
Mhm.
with a project in interdisciplinary research program.
Mhm.
And the project is on machine learning for seismology.
Okay.
And then during my third semester of masters, I planned to apply for PhD abroad. So
Mhm.
then I come in touch with YourPedia, even during my GATE counseling. So that
Mhm.
was my second counseling with YourPedia, and then
So you are
okay.
postgrad guidance student of YourPedia, right?
Yes, sir. I'm
Mm.
post
Mm.
GATE guidance along with PhD too.
Okay. So Pavan, what was your gate score and that time when you joined IIT Madras?
Sir, I don't remember the exact GATE score because I remember the rank because that is what people talk about.
Okay, what was that?
The rank in geomatics is around 48, sir.
Mhm.
And electronics I've written only once in my final year. That is around 3,468.
Okay. So you chose MTech or MS in IIT Madras?
I will choose MS, sir. During my
Mhm.
bachelor's itself, I have lean towards research and all.
Okay.
So MTech is definitely not the priority because I feel it to be more coursework oriented, and MS is
Mhm.
definitely research oriented.
So since you have done your MS also from NIRF ranked institute IIT Madras, I get the opportunity to discuss with you again this MS program because, as you know, YourPedia is the platform where students join to go for post-gate, counseling and consultancies. So I keep on telling students that MS is a very good course. Go for MS, especially if you are planning to go for PhD later on. So, but still, students have different kind of myth about MS program that it takes a lot of time and MS may opportunities are less and all these things. Now you are the right person. I'll shoot the same question to you.
Thank you, sir. I believe it's a perception about placement because I believe colleges in India they are more placement oriented.
Yes.
Research, when someone says, it feels like someone didn't get a placement because of which he is going to research, which is not true every time.
Mhm.
But if we see universities here, there is no term as placement. So there are job fairs. People themselves go, companies themselves come and they interact. So
Mhm.
if both of them are mutually happy, they'll get into
Mhm.
a company, and that's how things work.
So you believe that MS program is better for pursuing research later on? I mean, PhD abroad.
Yes, sir, because I believe Master of Science is like a baby PhD. So the
Okay.
first initial step, if one gets into research, understands how to write a paper, and get to know what are the intricacies of research, because not every day might be a green grass in research,
Yeah.
because this
Right.
field is fast evolving. So it's
Mm.
important to understand how to stay in the field and consistently keep on pushing the boundaries. So I guess MS
Mm.
is going to be a good start in that perspective.
Mm. So how was your experience in IIT Madras?
So I guess it is a stepping stone because IIT Madras introduced to me to actual research. Because whatever I'd done during my bachelor's, they're going to be preliminary works, and
Mm.
IIT Madras just sharpened my skills in research. I've seen how to write papers, how to communicate
Mm.
with respect to the review that is coming up, how to
Mhm.
present in conferences, writing
Mhm.
proposals for the PhD, and I got
Mhm.
good connections there.
Yeah, do you see this IIT Madras? is a very reputed institute, Pavan. Can you also throw some light on the course which you are pursuing in IT Madras?
Yes, sir. So my course is an interdisciplinary research program,
Mm,
and unlike the other MS or MTech programs that we have,
mm,
interdisciplinary research programs typically
mm,
encompass 2 or 3 departments. So
mhm,
for me, the project is around electrical engineering, which talks about seismic signal processing and crater identification on Mars and Moon.
mhm,
And so there are professors who are guiding me from the Department of Civil Engineering and also from the Department of Mathematics from the algorithmic point of view. So it
mhm,
is an intersection of 2 or 3 fields to be in short.
mhm, Okay. So, Pavan, as a mentor, as a teacher, when I started this entire guidance, post-gate guidance module for students of India, and then, abroad you go, this was in my mind that a student who is in tier 2, tier 3 College of India, putting effort, can clear gate exam. And even if gate score is not very high, but he is having good CGPA, he can land up in MS programs. And if he does good research work in IITs, he can go to the top universities abroad. Do you think my this entire strategy was correct and this belief is correct?
Yes, sir, because I heard the same words from you long back, which motivated me. And now, if I talk against these words, I think I'm doing wrong.
Uh, so
So,
because I strongly believe that that is the path. I mean, that is a strategy. Students can follow that.
so I guess the starting point is not the important. It's, the rate at which we are picking up is the most important. The work that we do. Because nowadays people are not much concerned about the label. They also see the CV. They take a
Mm,
glance and they get to know.
mm,
So
mm,
we have 2 scenarios here. The first one is people from a tier 2 or tier 3 college working hard. And then we
mm,
have students from the tier 1 who just pass the JE advance. And maybe after
mm,
that, they'll feel a little bit of fatigue. They'll just take things
mm,
light. So there are
mm,
2 parts of the world. People should look
mm.
into both of them.
That's true. Okay, now coming to your second journey, which started in IT Madras for abroad education. So, Pawan, when you decided to go for higher education abroad, you are present in UK. So, I'm sure you must have tried for other places also. So, how did you decide and give some insight to students who want to explore opportunities abroad? You are in PhD, and we Indian students we need some kind of funding, scholarships, and all. And presently, scholarship funding, geopolitical situation world over is like less funding and everything is coming. So please tell me that your journey for exploring opportunities abroad in different parts of the world.
Sir, I have faced the exact same turbulence because of
Yes.
academic mobility and some other rules being
Mm.
changed.
Yeah.
So the first step which someone does as a part of PhD exploration is to check the requirements.
Mm.
Someone else, maybe university website, some other source, we will be getting an idea of
Mm.
what are the exams, and after that we will be proceeding with the applications.
Mm.
So in the application part, we will be just checking the deadlines at first. So
Mm.
when we check the deadlines, the first country that strikes is definitely the United States because deadlines are around uh, November for few universities and they go up to January. And for
Mm.
my case, most of the universities have deadlines around November and
Mm.
December. So I've just applied to all of them. And then 2025 March, we've seen a change happening in the regime and new rules being declared every day. And so then I started that in January
Mm.
2025, I should be applying to opportunities across Europe and Australia.
Mm.
So we got few offers from Australia, we got few offers from UK and other parts of the Europe. So at that time, I had offers from University College Dublin, Loughborough University, the one which I joined in, Carnegie Mellon, University of Sydney, and Louisiana State University.
Mhm.
So I was thinking about what to do. I was just looking at the visa and other process, and the UK visa process seemed to be pretty straightforward and at that point of time, because of
Mm.
which I just proceeded with this. So
Mm.
I believe it is a plan of adaptability, sir, because things are not consistent these days. The research
Yeah.
field is fast evolving. Along with that, the rules and immigration procedures are also evolving at an
Mm.
equal pace. So I
Mm.
believe students should be aware of all these things before they make a decision.
But if the door closes at one place, many doors open other places. I mean, there are different opportunities, and they can explore Pavan options because there are so many other destinations where students are getting positive response. No, no. Please tell me, like, suppose you get some university, don't get funding now, but is it not possible that after some time you may get funding there?
So definitely things are going to be better because I believe whatever the things that we are facing now are after
Mhm.
effects of COVID. We still have a tinge of that, is what I believe. So
Yeah.
as the days progress, definitely we'll have good amount of funding because this world needs research. It's not that they're going to shut the universities.
Obviously, there is a need, and Indians are far ahead in research than native citizens of many countries. So Pavan, tell me now about this university in UK and what is your research area?
So Loughborough University is ranked 10th in the UK, and it is
Mm,
well known for its research in sports science. It's ranked one in the
mm,
world in that, according to QS
mm,
World Ranking. So
mm,
people typically work on sports science, and then comes engineering.
mm,
But the funding is really good. They have amazing projects from the European Space Agency
mm,
and some other agencies that are closely related to the government of UK and the Royal Society.
mm, mm,
So my project is on reconfigurable intelligent surfaces for 6G
mm,
wireless communication.
mm,
And the idea is to use machine learning to identify faults on RIS systems or 6G wireless communications and to make them adaptable. Let us say there is some fault in a component or something as such. So
mm,
this is the project
mm,
in short.
Okay. So typically, how much time duration a PhD take has in UK?
So in UK and also in Australia, the PhD is mostly around 3 or 4 years. They're not going to
Wonderful.
extend beyond that.
So
So
by now
it's not going to take much time. As people
yeah,
say,
by now
MS
you
takes
must
more
have
time.
done analysis of post PhD opportunities. Like suppose you complete your PhD in 3.5 years in UK. So what opportunities will be there? Have you done some kind of analysis of that by now?
Yes, sir. Like the first 1 month, it has been full of exploration because this PhD is only for 3 years, less than few bachelor's programs. So the
Mm,
idea is that a postdoc is definitely necessary, along with
mm,
few quality publications. It's not about the quantity. So once these two correlate and one has good subject knowledge, people are really welcoming to take students from abroad into fields such as teaching and all.
mm,
And because all the European countries are close by, it's also possible to relocate from one country to the other country, which is not
mm,
possible in the countries like US. So Europe
mm,
has a bit edge in terms of this particular direction.
mm,
So it's possible to relocate and check the other opportunities that are there
mm,
because postdoc can be around 6 months. It can be a 2 year project also. So it
mm,
depends upon the field again.
mm.
Otherwise, one can get into research labs. That is also other opportunity that we have.
Okay. So I'm sure you are getting scholarship or funding there, which is sufficient for you to survive there in UK.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's
And
actually a lump sum amount
mm,
when we
mm,
consider the locality, sir. So if
mm,
someone is living in my region, which is called East
mm.
Midlands, they're going to save a lot of money. To be frank,
Wonderful. So your area is not that costly. Is that what you're saying?
yes, sir.
So typically a PhD student, how much he can save if he can save per month?
I believe it depends upon the lifestyle, but still they can save minimum of 1 lakh, sir, to be
1 lakh
reasonable.
you can save in PhD while doing
Yes, sir.
PhD.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, Pawan, now please tell us what were the credentials requirement like IELTS, GRE, those kind of things. What was the requirement?
So once someone starts to pick up a country, let
Mm,
us say if it is US, so they typically require GRE,
mm,
IELTS, and if they are applying for a managerial kind of degree, it requires
mm,
GMAT. In case
mm,
of UK and the other European countries, they are pretty flexible. It's okay if
mm,
someone writes IELTS. Otherwise, they can
mm,
also prove that they have in English proficiency with respect to their undergraduate education or previous degrees that they obtained.
mm,
So along with that, it is good if they have few publications. Even if they do not have few publications, if their project is quite comprehensive and it is meaningful,
mm,
professors typically take such students also.
mm,
And then the basic idea that masters or bachelor students can think about is to communicate well. Because when someone is coming up for an interview,
mm,
it's not that someone has a good knowledge and has a bad communication skills. This is going to be a not an optimal combination. So it
mm,
is good that we have good communication along with good amount of knowledge so that we can convey the exact content. And
mm,
then critical thinking is going to be important if someone is willing to be in the research field. And
mm.
this could be understood in terms of CV. What are the projects they did? What are the grades that they have?
Okay.
So these are
Mm,
some bare minimum criteria, sir. And I think it depends upon the field again and the project.
mhm,
There should be good correlation between the PhD project that they are applying to and the skills that they have.
mm. What is the most appropriate time when you should start exploring opportunities abroad? During masters, when you are doing masters.
Sir, I believe that researching the right universities is the first step, and it is the most
Mm,
important step
mm,
because identifying the right lab is more important than identifying the right university.
it's true. Mm,
So I believe that if someone is in the masters, they should start from end of their second semester. I think that is going to
okay.
be a safe option.
Mm, mm, mm,
And
mm, mm,
writing to professors, just interacting them, knowing the research direction is also important. And things typically change as they proceed towards application. But I think end of second semester is a good start. So.
Okay, wonderful. So, Pavan, do you need research publications with you to get PhD admission abroad?
Sir, I believe if a student has research publication, it definitely conveys that he has uh, enough amount of knowledge on writing a paper or something like that.
Yeah.
But I believe it's not mandatory. I believe they can use the BTech project that they have and maybe come up with an open source tool or something like that. Talk in terms of code or the novelty that they added. I think that should be sufficient also.
Okay. So, I think more or less all the things which were there in my mind, I have discussed with you, Pavan. Anything which I must have missed and you want to convey that to the viewers or students?
Uh, Maybe I should. I also want to talk about the post application period, sir. So it's
Okay.
not only important to search the right universities and send the right application. Let us say you have 4 or 5 decisions in hand. It is important to know which would be the better options among that.
Yes.
So the first thing is to make your mind aware that things here are not going to be as same as in India. You're going to be in a better place. You will be having greater academic freedom. So the gearbox is in your hand, and you are the driver of your own vehicle. So it's not as if someone is going to guide you, like write
Yeah.
introduction
Yeah.
and change a few sentences. You should write the paper. You should do all the work. You have complete freedom. So professor will be asking you, how do you want to take your PhD? Because it's our PhD at the end of the day, and professor has little to do in that. Maybe he will just advise, just an advisory. So this perspective is very important, I believe. So independent researcher is the term that people typically use.
So with the freedom comes a lot of responsibility. That is very true, and it has to be that way. So mentally, you should be prepared for that.
Yes, sir.
And you, Pavan, so I was in touch with you for the last couple of months, and you are a wonderful person. So I must appreciate your efforts, boy,
Thank you, sir.
and very meticulous. And God bless you with a lot of success in academics and research further. And thanks a lot for your time. I'll again pop up once you complete your PhD. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.